Only on Fox 16, Greasy Corner, Sock City, Oil Trough. Yeah, they're all unique names of Arkansas places, and each one has an origin, but not every story is known.
Well, if you want to learn more about your town or one you've seen, there's a new book that you might be interested in. It's called Naming Arkansas. Our Neil Zarang shares it and its origin.
On every page of Naming Arkansas is 8 years of Dan Boyce's curiosity.
The town of Lavaca apparently is named for buffalo.
When the librarian relocated from the East Coast, he wanted to avoid embarrassing himself by mispronouncing town names. But his pronunciation guide quickly grew because of the fun facts or theories he learned along the way about how towns from Possum Grape to Snowball got their name.
And it's just too good a story to let slip away.
His book, published this February, divides names by 8 origins like significant people, businesses, ethnicity, or religion.
But then there's a whole bunch of towns that just have no obvious reason for how it got that way. Those are what I call the curiouser and curiouser ones.
And in those instances, he becomes less reliant on the online or archive research. He has to ask around.
You knew more about the history of New Edinburgh than I did. Originally there was a town named Washburn Flats, right, and somehow it got renamed.
You said it burned down during a poker game. I heard that it was lost in a poker game. These are oral traditions passed down through our family.
Sometimes these stories differ, but the scholar's happy to include every answer that stood the test of time.
2 local towns were competing in a baseball game, and nobody knew how to play. They were so happy with the teaching they got from the umpire, they named the town Umpire.
You'd be surprised with what names stick and the others that don't. This is Germania Road, which used to be the name of what's now Vimy Ridge. They changed during World War I to rename it after a Canadian battle victory, which is completely unique to the state of Arkansas.
Well, that's something new. I learned something new. I kind of want to get one to look at it because, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there I don't know about Arkansas.
I've had just a wonderful time learning these histories and talking to folks, and my only regret is that I haven't been able to get them all in here.
Nobody knows where Kingsland came from.
There's currently no volume 2 in the works, but he hopes to continue his learning, which he says happens daily.
It will never end because everybody will have stories.
Somebody just thought it sounded good and they went with it.
Maybe, but it's one of those names.
That was Neil Zarang reporting. You can find Naming Arkansas on many online stores, and Boyce's big hope is that people will read it and say he got it wrong, and then reach out to him with what they think is right. We have the details on how you can buy the book at fox16.com.